So, hi everyone, let us understand the house number 7. Now, before I actually tell you whether house number 7 is auspicious or not, let me tell you the attributes that are associated with the number 7. So, when you learn number 7 in detail, number 7 is associated with the planet Ketu. Now, when you understand Ketu in detail, let me just take you quickly into a little bit of mythology that we have. So, if you guys know the story of the churning of the ocean that comes as per the Hindu mythology, there was Rahu and Ketu who basically tried to churn to get a part of the Amrit, and at that point was when this body of Rahu and Ketu was cut, where Rahu became the head and Ketu became the body. So, in this connotation, what happens? Ketu is basically a headless structure or a headless skeleton. So, the body knows how to execute things, but it doesn't really have a mind to think and see how to go about executing it. But one thing that you know, since it does not have a fixed head, the only way for it to grasp things is through intuition. So, intuition, spirituality are one of the best things that are associated with number 7. So, for those of you who want to have a spiritual enlightenment, or who want to increase the energies to go about getting a spiritual betterment, or increasing your spirituality in any sense, this number would definitely be favorable. But one thing is that when you are talking about, say, a couple or a old age a couple who want to finally find peace in their life after so many years, they want to have a calm serene atmosphere, they can definitely choose a house number 7 as well. Or in case if you think that, if people feel that, they want to detach completely for the world and they want to just have a simple peaceful life alone, these people can also choose house number 7. But there are, of course, a negative perspective to number 7 or house number 7. And the reason why I say this is house number 7 again completely, or the number 7 itself completely talks about detachment. So if any general couple, or if aspiring a person who wants to increase in their professional life, wants to actually or stays in the house number 7, one, what happens is, for a couple, let's take, there might be a sense of detachment. It's not that there might not be love between them, but there might be a sense of detachment, that love and romance or the compatibility might be there, but the expression of it might not be there. It might be very dull, and these are some things that you'll actually be able to observe. And sometimes it can actually be leading the entire couple to actually go about separating as well. There are chances of that, because at the end it completely talks about detaching from a thought or detaching from something. But another thing that you can see is for people who want to achieve professional success. Again, what can happen is when they go, or if they're under the influence of this particular number in the house they're staying, one thing that they can happen is either they can be extremely satisfied with where they are, and they might not actually put more efforts to go more. They might be like, okay, we have so much, let us be happy with this. They might come into the state of contentment, so there might not be growth that is actually happening with the number 7. But one more thing is that when you see, they might not actually be, they might, even if professionally they want to grow, there might be a sense of detachment that might start pulling in, which might make them hamper their growth professionally as well. So this is something that you can see with number 7. One more thing that I'd like to add in number 7 is, if people want to go and become religious or spiritual, or if they want to have a lot of god related or just the spirituality related zones, this can definitely help them out in helping them get higher frequencies in reaching that elevated state. So this is something that they can consider. But again, I would at the end not suggest house number 7 as a good house number. The reason being, this completely talks about detachment. So, what I would suggest, either if you're looking into becoming a detached person from a couple of things, or in keeping in mind of where you are in your life, or if you have a lucky number 7 in your personalized calculation, you can definitely consider house number 7. But on a personal note, I would not suggest it to anyone to have a house number or to stay in a house number 7, or a house number that either when added together equates to 7.